Hello, YouTube friends. I am a newly licensed real estate agent in New York. Congratulations, you are watching my very first ever YouTube video. While researching more about real estate, I noticed that there is not a lot of information out there for new agents, so I'm journaling my journey. Let's get started. What you need to know before taking real estate classes. Why do you want to be a real estate agent? This is not a silly question. You wouldn't choose to go to an arts college to be a doctor. The same is true for real estate schools. Depending on where you live, there may be hundreds of real estate schools to choose from. Do you plan to sell full or part-time? Do you plan to work virtually or from a brokerage office? This matters because some of you only want to obtain a real estate license for personal reasons, such as investing or helping a family member. Or you might want to aim very high, and your dream clientele will be buying and selling million-dollar listings. Or you may just want to sell to the everyday middle-class buyer. As a real estate agent, you will be speaking with lots of people in order to close deals. But who will you be speaking to? A rule in public speaking is that you must know your audience. So now that you've established who your dream client is, you need to get to know your audience. Will they care if you're socially connected? Will it matter if you are working for a top agency? Before I tell you why these questions matter in choosing the right school, I want to tell you a little bit more about myself and my story. You see, I went from being totally confused as to what to do with my real estate salesperson certification and the New York State exam that I passed on the very first try, to being fully licensed and working for a brokerage in 5 days. I sent one email to my professor, whose class I had taken at NYU 2 summers ago, and before the night was over, I had found a sponsoring broker and applied for my New York State license. I had failed miserably at obtaining my real estate license online from the University of Georgia, and I got all the way to the end of the course and neglected to take the in-person test. A year passed, and the time and money invested was lost. What I learned from this failure was that although I had breezed through the online course, I had no real in-person lessons or insights from a working real estate professional. Online courses primarily consist of definitions and tons of reading, which is good for passing the state exam, but lacks the in-person confidence and sales lessons from an actual real estate agent. In the end, I decided that I would never sell real estate unless I took an in-person class. I simply decided that I would never feel comfortable selling without having the opportunity to connect and learn from a real professional. So that leads me into what school is best for me. With my own personal goals in mind of eventually establishing my own brokerage firm, I wanted to learn from the best. And so I began tirelessly researching for the best school in the country, one that I could use my real estate license in both that state as well as the state that I reside in. None of the programs that I found in my state turned the heads that I wanted it to turn. I knew that I wanted to learn from the best in the game. This led me down the trail of looking into states that had reciprocity with Georgia, and I'll definitely put that definition below. I landed on New York and eventually New York University Schack Institute. Please continue to check my channel because I will be doing a full video that details my personal journey. To emphasize, choosing the best real estate school for you is an individual decision. My own personal journey, while more complicated than most others, it was the one that I felt was best for me. I wanted to go to a top school because I want to sell to top clients, and I want to eventually own a top brokerage firm using all of the connections I've made, starting with the school that I attended. As I mentioned before, you will want to know precisely what school is best for you before making the financial investment. In-person courses hold the student accountable for remaining active and alert during class time. Online classes offer more efficient learning because you don't have to follow the same pace as a group. But it depends on how you learn and how you can motivate yourself. I do believe that online school could be a deterrent for people like myself who need that in-person connection and touch. However, there are several pros for attending an online school. You will have to learn each concept of real estate before passing to the next lesson, making it almost impossible not to learn each term. I personally believe that online classes are the best preparation for state exams. And even if you attend an in-person class, remember to always use free online prep tools and practice exams to thoroughly absorb each real estate lesson. I always tell people that real estate terms can seem like learning a new language, and it's possible that most of the information you will learn you may have never had the opportunity to learn about before taking a real estate course. If I had to guess, I would say unless you have some prior experience in real estate, about 90% of what you will learn will be completely new to you. The best benefit, I would say, of attending an online course is that you can work at your own pace. The school that I attended allowed a 6-month period to complete the coursework, and most schools offer about the same length of time, allowing you time to work at your own schedule. It's flexible, and you get a chance to really learn the information. In-person courses offers tons of benefits as well. I've already mentioned my number one reason for attending an in-person class, the personal connection to a working professional. My professor shared so many valuable insights to working in the field and offered to be a lifetime connection and resource for all of her students, a connection that eventually helped me get licensed. Another great benefit of attending an in-person class is the connections that you will make with people on the same mission as you. The camaraderie from the other students in the class and the connections we have made lasted since that summer. We started a group chat and always rallied behind each other's successes and always there to answer questions. Feedback is important, and the ability to ask live questions and receive real feedback was invaluable. Most schools bring in speakers from brokerage firms, which gives you the ability to learn about real estate brokerages in the state from actual recruiters. Remember, in order to be licensed, you will have to find a sponsoring broker, so these connections are extremely important. When choosing a real estate school that's right for you, the issue of cost versus value will come up. And the last tip that I think you need to know about choosing the right real estate school is how much you're willing to pay versus the value of the knowledge you are willing to gain. I do believe that not all schools are created equally, and while yes, the core knowledge is the same, the delivery, engagement, and success rates matter. This is the reason why I was in class with students from Nepal in California taking a New York licensing class. If you are serious about being successful, you should think twice about choosing an online bargain deal real estate school and think more about how you will get off to the best possible start you can in your career. Take some time to really think about where you see yourself going. I love to teach, and owning a real estate school one day attached to my own brokerage firm is my ultimate goal. The best possible start I could give myself was finding the best school for me that gave me the courage to finally launch my real estate career. So remember, develop a plan for your real estate career. Get to know what will matter to your dream clients. Research every possible option available to you and think about how much you are willing to invest to launch your career. And don't forget to make valuable connections along the way. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos about becoming a successful real estate agent and following my journey as I navigate being a new real estate agent in New York. If you have any questions about listing or buying property in New York, please contact me below. Best wishes on your journey. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me regarding real estate schools or real estate exams, or any questions in general that you may have about the field of real estate. I will do my best to help you find those answers. Thanks so much for watching my video. See you next time.